goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Straight to the fielder. Needs to be on target.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Gave them very little in that over. 1 run added. India are 46 for 3. Curran coming into the attack on the City end. They'll get at least 1.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and let the ball do all the work, really, to push it down towards third man.
This is everything.
Just threw the shot too early.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again. Good catch. Out.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Sharma gone for not many.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Times it nicely.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle. A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Yep. Super shot that. Nicely fielded on the boundary. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yeah. Nice shot. Runs possible. Great shot.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. India are 72 for 4.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Poor ball all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
That's the over. India are 92 for 4. Stokes, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Cathedral end. Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up, let the ball do all the work really to ease it down towards third.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Our mix-up there. They've been going so well out in the middle. The first sign of miscommunication.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Drives and misses everything.
Wide called? No. Umpire decided to let them off this time. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Good bowling.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yeah.
Super shot.
Yep.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Ali into the attack now from the City end.
Yep.
Good shot. A beauty.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
That was a desperate dive. Every chance he was gone without it. Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. Super piece of timing.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. A couple on offer here.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run. Yep.
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Stokes on the Cathedral end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Wow, that's missed a lot.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper. That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs. I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yeah. Not wasting any time, they're off the mark straight away.
Beaten on the drive.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Sensible decision in the end not to take that run. Just need to settle down. The ball is there to hit. They're trying too hard, I think, to really smash it rather than just time it.
Really good shot there.
The slower ball gave them time to adjust. Waits on it and drills it to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. There'll be runs here.
No!
Gone. Brilliant in the field.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
The right-hander is coming into bat at number 9 for India.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Great shot through the gap.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. A little late on that. No run scored.
Straight to the fielder.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Misses everything.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
They'll get at least one.
Yes, bowler!
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Right out of the middle.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yes, keeper!
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Timed that brilliantly.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Curran, the left armour, is the new bowler from the Cathedral end. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Extra width gives them... A free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Wow. Power off the front foot. Goes all the way.
Butler, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Finds the edge. A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yep. No.
The
right decision not to take on that fielder.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do but watch as the ball goes all over the ground. Rashid with the ball in hand again. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Good bowling.
That was a pretty wild delivery. Lost all control. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Picks the gap perfectly. Finds the fielder with that shot. Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Wood back on now. Nicely played.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Wood shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
You never really want to chance that arm going for a third. Did well there.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Drives and misses everything.
Wood with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Nicked it, but that's going all the way.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Nice way to get off the mark.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Couldn't get it through the field.
Bit of miscommunication there. They got back in the end, so no harm done. It would have been a high-risk second.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. A couple on offer here. Great shot. At least one on offer.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
10 runs added in that over. India are 193 for 9.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
It can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Too full. Got what it deserved.
That's it. They're all out. An amazing bowling display. I felt victory was only a matter of time, and so it has proved. Just a brilliant win.
Not sure which way this match was going at first, but it ended up being a pretty easy victory. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you soon.